For our group project, we chose the topic rising temperatures and its effects on Earth. Rising temperatures are a result of climate change and is greatly harming the Earth. The effects are getting worse as the Earth's temperatures increase more and more than what life on Earth can handle.
In graph 1, we are presented with a graph showcasing the changes in temperature. We can see that the recorded temperatures from the year 2018 are shown to be much higher than the lowest year presented, which is the year 1880. The color lines represent the years, and the dots indicate the months.
Rising temperatures cause many negative effects on humans. It has caused people's health to deteriorate significantly. Because of the heat, people can gain health issues like heat strokes, fatigue, and other heat-related illnesses. Rising temperatures also affect people's lifestyles. It leads to less activity in everyday life because of heat exhaustion. At worst case scenarios, rising temperatures can even lead to death. The people most affected by the heat are those with pre-existing health issues, the geriatric population, and those who are constantly exposed to the heat, like outdoor workers such as farmers and construction workers. In the graph here, it shows the correlation of the numbers of death and the temperature. As you can see, this month is a series of hot weather, and the most amount of deaths happened after a 3-day period of the hottest temperatures.
Not only has heat affected humans, it has affected both terrestrial and aquatic animals. The change in heat caused reproductive changes and has caused seasonal confusion. With this, mating occurs much earlier than their predicted times and has made reproduction a lot more difficult as estrus levels lower. This also leads to a decrease in food supply and means that those who need food may not get the resources due to the early maturity or failed conception. Heat changes have also caused early migrations due to wrong seasonal cues, so sudden drops and changes in temperatures would confuse wildlife. Along with this, we also have diminishing populations. This also causes a discrepancy of predator and prey in areas. And changing heat has also caused behavioral changes as there has been more human and animal interaction in regards to needs for resources. Another behavioral change is phenotypic plasticity, which occurs when an individual changes their behavioral traits, physiology, and morphology just to adapt to the new changes in their environment.
Now, as well, heat has been affecting habitats. Rising temperatures can affect habitat as well. It is changing the way habitats look for many species. Because of the intense heat, it is causing forests to be burned, lakes and rivers to be dried up, and ice to melt. This causes a loss of homes for many wild animals and aquatic animals, causing them to look for shelter somewhere else. It is also diminishing our resources. For example, there is a water shortage, lakes and rivers drying up, and less oxygen being produced as more trees are getting burned down because of the effects of rising temperatures. As shown in the graph, recent sea levels rise. In 1880, the graph shows that it was below zero. Into 2000s, it went all the way up to the 20s.
The main factor of rising temperatures is the increase of carbon dioxide emissions and other greenhouse gases. The recent increase of carbon dioxide emissions are greatly due to human contribution. Human activity has heavily contributed by producing anthropogenic gases. About 47% of it comes from energy usage, 30% from industry, 11% from transportation, and 3% from the building sector.
It is also said that fossil fuel combustion and industrial processing make up about 78% of the total greenhouse gas emission increases. Because carbon dioxide and other pollutants keep increasing, temperatures rise as well due to the direct relationship. In the graph, it shows the correlation prediction of how much Earth's surface temperature would rise in different scenarios where carbon dioxide emission levels are controlled. The blue line in the graph is the most desired scenario as it would cause nearly 0 degrees Celsius increase.
How can we prevent rising temperatures? Some ways we can limit the factors of carbon dioxide that greatly affects rising temperatures is first through the use of renewable energy. Solar energy and wind energy are both types of renewable energy that save on energy by using natural energy from the environment. This would cut down on carbon dioxide being produced from the energy sector. People can also switch to hybrid and electric cars, which are more environmentally friendly and produce less carbon dioxide than regular cars. People can also limit the carbon dioxide production by using public transportation. Businesses can also reduce the by manufacturing less in factories and limiting quota. Learning to reduce the amount of carbon dioxide emissions is a goal to prevent further rising temperatures.
As of now, the changes and rise of climate have gained a lot more attention and awareness. The rise in temperature has occurred from both humans and natural carbon emissions. As the years go by, temperatures will continue to rise. Although the effects of climate and rising temperature are irreversible, even with the use of prevention measures, we the people can still help limit the rise for preservation.
Our personal action after researching about this topic is similar to that of the prevention methods we stated. One thing we can start doing first is reducing car emissions by either carpooling, using public transportation, or minimizing the amount of car ride trips.
Another thing that we as people can do is go solar and conserve energy. Both would help reduce the amounts of carbon emissions while also renewing old energy.
Lastly, we will continue to expand our knowledge by researching about this topic further so we can try to help the problem of rising temperatures since it is still a prevalent to this day.